Hi there, it's Hayley from the Huddo Boards team. Today I'm going to show you how you can quickly create a workflow between Outlook calendar events and Huddo Boards using Microsoft Power Automate. To get started, go to your Power Automate. So here I'm on the All Apps page of Microsoft, and I can start typing in Power up here, or I can locate it down here as well. So it's taken me to the home page of Microsoft Power Automate, and I'll come across to Create. I'm going to select Automated Cloud Flow, and for the moment I'm just going to press Skip here. I'm going to start by giving my flow a title. So I'm going to call it Outlook Calendar Events to Huddo Boards. Okay, and here I'm going to select my first connector, which will be Outlook, because what I want to happen is when someone sends me a meeting invitation to my Outlook, I want that to be the trigger to cause something to happen in Huddo Boards, and that something will be creating a card. So I'm going to use, let's see, when a new event is created as my trigger. And from here I can select my calendar. I'll then select New Step to add in the second part, which is Huddo Boards. And for this I'm going to want to create a new card every time that I get a calendar invitation. I'm going to select Create a Card or List. So here I can say what should be the content of the card. So for me, the most important thing would be to know the subject of the calendar event. And you do have the option to add in a lot more information, such as start time, end time, the time zone that it's happening, body of the email, etc. But I want to keep it really nice and simple, so I'm just going to stay with subject. The next item that we have to fill in is the board ID. So this is going to allow us to search any of the boards that we're working on, and I have one specifically that can help me get ready for my meetings called Meeting Preparation. The next thing that we're going to fill in is we're going to say where should this card sit in the board. Now I want it to sit under a list, so I'm going to come across to the board that I have already created. And to get the list ID, I'm going to come to Open Board Options. I'm going to select To Do. And from here, I'm now in this list. And I'm going to say Link to this. You can see it's copied it to my clipboard. I'm going to come back across to Power Automate. And in the parent area, I'm going to paste this in. And you can see it's pasted a nice long link. I'm going to get rid of everything before and including the /. So I'm just left with all these numbers. And that is my special link to the list that I want the card to sit under. Here I can choose for it to be a task, an entry, or a list. I'm going to choose task because I know it's something that I'll want to tick off when I'm done. And if I wanted to add a description, I can. But for the moment, I'm going to leave that blank. I'm going to press Save now. Okay, so our workflow has been saved, and we can do a test, say manually, and we'll test that. So I'm going to have a calendar invitation arrive to my Outlook, and we'll see what happens there. So you can see that I've had a calendar invitation come through here, Marketing Campaign Review Meeting, and let's have a look. I can see that that has come through as a card in my meeting preparation board. So for me, this will be a really handy way to come in, add my notes about the meeting, maybe add some subtasks that I need to do in order to prepare, and I can also add links and attachments that might help me in my preparation or at the time of the meeting. So when I've filled in all of that information, my card might look something like this. My title at the top, a description that gives me a little bit of background about what the meeting is about and for. I can see that I've got some links connecting to some important documents. I have some color labels which tell me the status of the preparation. And I have some sub cards here that are things that I'll need to tick off before I get to the meeting. And any of these I can jump into and add in additional information as well. On the right hand side in the comments area, I can also see that I've added a comment to keep track of what I've been doing in preparation for this event. So as I progress this card, I can say whether I'm doing it. I might say that it has some outstanding items, and eventually once I've completed it, of course I can move it across to done and mark it ticked. So that's a really simple workflow between Microsoft Outlook calendar events and Huddo Boards, and just an idea of something that might help you stay prepared and ready for any of the meetings that you have coming up. If you have any questions at all about using Microsoft Power Automate, or you would like to share some of the workflows that you have created, we would love to hear from you. Please email us at hello@huddo.com, and we look forward to bringing you more videos soon. Bye.